Hi everyone, it's Miss Stewardson here. I have my baby lock sewing machine all labeled with the different parts, and I just wanted to go through them with you so you know what some of them do. So first we have the top cover, and this is in the open position right now. Usually when you have threaded your machine, you close it to use. Here we have the bobbin winder, and that is used before you start sewing to wind thread around your bobbin. The spool pin is where you place your thread. Then you thread your machine, which will be a different video, but it goes through the thread guide plate right here and around, down, up, and then down here. This knob adjusts the tension of the thread. Down here we have the actual needle. To the side we have the needle threader, and you pull down on the lever and the mechanism comes down from here and threads your needle for you. Here we have the thread cutter. When you have finished sewing, you can pull your thread and run it through the blade so it cuts it for you. The presser foot is this clear plastic piece that goes up and down, and you sew with it in the down position. Underneath the presser foot we have the feed dogs. They feed the fabric through. Here we have the bobbin cover. You open it to place your bobbin inside. We have the flatbed attachment here. If you open this flatbed attachment, inside are different presser foots that you can use. And if you remove this, you can sew oval shaped or cylinder shaped items easily. The needle plate is at the back, and you line up your fabric with the different markings to make sure that your seam allowance is the same size. Here is the start and stop button. You use this if you are not using the pedal. Here is the reverse stitch, where you can make your machine go backwards to lock in your stitching. This button is called the needle position button. It moves the needle up and down. Here you can adjust the speed of the machine. For example, when you wind your bobbin, you want it at the fastest speed, but you can also adjust for when you are sewing a garment. Here's the stitch indicator that tells you the type of stitch that the machine is doing. To switch the type of stitch, you use these keys here. For example, it is now going to stitch number 10. Now it is going to stitch number 1. Here we have the stitch display keys. When you push them, it will change the screen to tell you your stitch. This one tells you your width, and this one tells you your length. To change the width, you move this toggle down and push this button. To change the length, you push this button and move this toggle down. And you can see that the display changes as you move. We have the automatic reverse stitch button. When it's pushed, the machine will automatically reverse when you begin and reverse when you end stitching. Here is the needle stop position. You can move the needle when the machine is stopped. This is the needle mode selection button. It is when you are using 2 needles or twin needle, you push that button. And here's the hand wheel that you can control the position of the needle with your hand. And we'll just move to the back of the machine to see a few more controls. You can see the presser foot dial at the top, at the back. That controls the pressure of the presser foot. And the feed dog position changes the position of the feed dog underneath the presser foot. And lastly, to the side, we have the main power switch that turns the machine on and off, and the foot control jack where you plug in your pedal, and the power supply jack where you plug in the power to plug it into the wall. So that is our baby lock machine, all the parts labeled and some of the functions. Thanks for watching.